What's going on, everybody? You already know what it is. It's your boy Aaron from McCain's. You know what I'm saying? The local meat dropper, the meat drop extraordinaire, you know, the man of many titles, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is you're watching this. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody's having a great and prosperous day. It's finding a way to make today better than yesterday. You're going to have to forgive me if my voice decides to go out anytime during this video. I went to a concert recently, and I had the time of my life. You know, I had a blast. I had a ball or two, you know what I'm saying? And I was definitely in there doing a whole bunch of screaming. So when my voice decides it wants to, you know what I'm saying, disappear, just forgive us. But, you know what I'm saying, we still gonna push through how we gonna push through. And with that being said, go ahead and...
I'm out in Sweden this evening, Stockholm this summer, champagning with pretty models that pose while they slumber. You have to see to believe it. Eiffel my tower.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all better get used to that spin, because there's gonna be a whole lot of that. Just hopefully I don't hit my knee on that, because I ain't in my bag like I want to be yet, so I ain't gonna be able to afford to get it fixed. But that's neither here nor there. You know, I basically came back to you guys. Wanted to run my mouth like I do, you know what I'm saying, do what I do best. With something that I feel like all of us at some point in life deal with. I know it's something that all of the young people, you know, the millennials or whatever, we deal with on a consistent basis because of, you know, many different reasons, and one of those being social media. But it's something that everybody at some point in time of their life is something that they deal with. And that's what I like to call life's timetable. And everybody's is different, you know. Everybody want to accomplish something when they want to accomplish it, but things don't go the way they want them to, and that's cool. You know, life happens. It happens to everybody in different ways. So, you know, around this time, for me, a lot of the people that I went to high school with is starting to graduate college, and I know for some people who would be in the position that I'm in, that is currently at this point not in school, and they seeing, you know what I'm saying, like they peers doing X, Y, Z, and you know what I'm saying, all you've been doing is, you know what I'm saying, working and taking care of what you need to take care of. That could be a little disheartening, you know. Like, you feel like, why I'm not there, you know, what did I do wrong that I'm not in the same place as these other people? But what has to be understood is, you know what I'm saying, everybody gonna get theirs whenever they get theirs. As long as you know what I'm saying, working towards whatever it is your goal is, and you staying faithful in that, it's gonna happen for you. It may not be when you want it, but as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do to ensure that it's gonna happen, it'll happen. Like, I know even with, you know what I'm saying, some people that's that's already graduated school, they could be, you know what I'm saying, looking at peers that they graduated college with, they getting their jobs and they going into their careers, and it's just as if that you feel like you can't find one. It's just like, all right, I done did all I done needed to do, but for some reason it just seems like I'm just taking up space. You know, I'm just buying my time. I'm just going with the flow. And as well, you know what I'm saying, seeing other people do that could make you feel some type of way. If you're sad, you could be jealous, you could be upset, you know. But my thing is something that I've learned as, you know, life has progressed and I've progressed with it, that you being upset or, you know what I'm saying, jealous of what somebody else got going on ain't gonna do nothing for you. You know, at the end of the day, you are the person who controls whatever it is you do. So if you want something bad enough, you'll go get it. Now, seeing other people do, you know, excel in life and progress as well as they do, that should only, you know what I'm saying, make you want to do whatever it is you want to do even more. Like, me personally, I don't get like aggravated or upset or feel no type of way that, you know what I'm saying, people that I consider my peers are doing what they doing. I'm actually like more happy that they're doing what they want to do, because I'm the type of person that I want to see everybody eat, no matter what it is that they doing. If it's something that's gonna make them happy, I'm all for it. So if you know what I'm saying, like people that I know that are graduating, I'm backdoor. I'm like, hey, look, I'm proud of you. You did what you had to do. Hats off to you, because one day, whenever that day comes, I would want the same to be done to me. And a lot of people just get in their heads about the situation, and it's just like, it's not fair. Why is this happening to me? Like, why, Lord? Why not me, Lord? And it can't be like that. So it's like, you gotta understand that everybody's timetable is different. You can't look at one person and see that they doing well and then try to base yourself off of what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Your success not their success. You didn't walk the path that they walked to get to where they at. And that's one thing you got to understand, that everybody's road to different things is different. You say, perfect example, say you didn't graduate when you wanted, so you dropped out of school for whatever reason, financial reasons, you know what I'm saying, school wasn't mentally for you at the time, you wasn't focused, whatever the reason may be. And your friends go off and they graduate. So they graduate college, you know what I'm saying, they come back home, you're excited for them, they still on their high, time go by, and, they can't get a job in the field that they got their degree for. So you looking at them like, oh man, I wish I was in their shoes. I wish I, could have got my degree. And say you working, you got you a good little job, you're making some good money, but you don't have your degree. They could be looking at you like, oh man, I wish I'd have had a job like that, or I could be making some money. I just spent 4 years in college and I ain't got nothing to show for it but a piece of paper at this point. So you got to really sit back and assess all situations. I'll give you another perfect example, and I'm gonna use myself for this because I'm transparent. I don't really have many secrets or nothing to hide, and I feel like me being as open as I am, it allows other people to do the same with whoever they feel comfortable with. Me personally, I stopped going to school 2016, fall 2016, for multiple reasons. I hit a hard rock in life. I lost like 3-4 family members in like the span of 5-6 months. I was dealing with a whole bunch of financial troubles. I was dealing with a whole bunch of shit. And, I had to take some time to, work on me and make sure I focused on getting my mental right. Because, we young, but stuff like that not supposed to just happen on a regular basis in the time it do. And the things that we go through is what make a person who they are. I like to tell people who close to me whenever they need advice, you know what I'm saying? When you go through struggle, that's how you find your strength. So if you know struggle, you know strength. But if you don't have no struggle, you have no strength. And I had to, get to a point in time where I had to, seek and find all that I could. And once I got to that point, and I was like, all right, you know what? I think I'm where I need to be to where I can, restart what I've begun, because I'm not the type of person to just throw in the towel when shit get rough. So I picked up the pieces of, everything that was going on. I prepped myself, and now, I was ready to get back into, everything that I had started. And when a person can get to that point in life and they see other people, progressing while it seems like you're degressing, it's very disheartening. But you gotta have it in your mind that, my time will come. And you can't be out here just saying that because that's what you want to hear. That's what you want to tell yourself. You can't lie to yourself just because it sounds good to yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is not a Drake song. You can't tell yourself lies to make it sound good. Make it sound good. Do yourself like the women from your, it ain't even gonna go there. But in all seriousness, Like, you gotta actually be doing something to believe in. Like, you can't just sell yourself false hope if you're not doing and putting nothing behind it. And once you know what I'm saying, once you actually start to motivate yourself, a lot of things will come easily. Like, it's always, it's a mind thing. You gotta retrain your mind and reprogram yourself to actually see, the goals that you put forward for yourself. And like I was saying, it's not gonna come the way you want it. Like, typically, I'm supposed to be, getting ready to cross stage with my peers and other people. But that's not how it's gonna happen. And I'm okay with that. You gotta be okay with your situation. Like, of course, you're not gonna take it and just be like, I'm content. But you gotta understand that, all right, this is what it is, but it's not what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And that will help you with any aspect of anything as you, get older in life. I try to take a lot of stuff that I go through and, find a lesson out of it, because that's, that's what we're here for, to learn and do the best that we can while we can. And that's one reason why at the beginning of all of these videos, I always say, we're going to find a way to make today better than yesterday. Because, every day we get is a gift, so we must treat it as such. So, yeah, that's really all I got, man. I ain't really want this video to get too long, but when I start talking, it's hard. It's hard to stop, but I hope somebody, takes something from this, be able to apply it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. If you like, like, comment, subscribe, share, because type of stuff like this is stuff that need to be talked about, A lot of people just go through situations like this and they just be upset, and no one ever gives them some advice that they need to hear. They always just tell them, oh, you need to do this, that, and the third, but they don't show them how to do this, that, and the third. So, that's what I'm here for. So like I'm saying, I'm finna go on, get up out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your boy. Do the thug thizzle. And I'm out this.
Yeah, man. VO. Back again like we never left. Southern Smoke.